Aries. In the message brought by the movements of nature, Aries may naturally exhibit today your innate enthusiasm and joy in everything you do. Your playful and cheerful spirit brings light not only to yourself but to everyone around you. Your unshakable optimism is like a flame that energizes everyone you encounter. At work, you serve as the team's inspiration, energetic, proactive, and always bringing fresh vitality. It's no surprise that many are drawn to join your projects. In relationships, you are generous and sincere, but being too busy and not always emotionally present might stir questions in your partner's heart. So choose to give attention to the one you love if you want to keep the connection strong. And remember, nature works in mysterious ways. Things arrive unexpectedly, so always stay cautious. Taurus. In the message brought by the movements of nature, Taurus may embody today a deeper sense of responsibility and inner strength. You don't settle for surface-level understanding. You want to ensure every step is built on a firm foundation. You are the kind of person who does not give up easily, and your resilient nature stands out in times of challenge. At work, you are the pillar of discipline, reliable, steady, and always with a plan. The respect of your peers comes to you naturally. In love, you are faithful and willing to sacrifice, but sometimes you need to lower the walls built by busyness to give space for emotional intimacy. Because of your intense focus on success, don't forget that true victory is shared with those you love in every chapter of your life. And remember, nature works in mysterious ways. Things arrive unexpectedly, so always stay cautious. Gemini. In the message brought by the movements of nature, Gemini may find yourself leaning more into your creativity, curiosity, and uniqueness today. Your mind is constantly in motion, always with new ideas, always asking new questions. You are the kind of person unafraid to explore new things, even those beyond the usual. At work, your sharp thinking and communication skills are often the source of solutions. You don't just perform your tasks, you also introduce new perspectives. In love, you have the ability to understand others deeply, though at times your own heart is hard to read. Because of your love for freedom, you can sometimes be a puzzle to your partner. Yet deep down, you long for a relationship that is both free and strong, open yet meaningful. And remember, nature works in mysterious ways. Things arrive unexpectedly, so always stay cautious. Cancer. In the message brought by the movements of nature, Cancer may express today a deeper emotional connection with the people around you. Your sensitivity, nurturing nature, and intuitive understanding of others' feelings will be heightened today. Like a quiet river that runs deep, this is the flow of your goodness. At work, you thrive in tasks requiring empathy and careful attention to detail. You don't seek the spotlight, yet your contributions are always essential. In the family, you are the type who prioritizes others' welfare before your own. In love, you are loyal and giving, but you also need to remind yourself that not all emotions are yours to carry. Some feelings must be let go so you don't drown in them. And remember, nature works in mysterious ways. Things arrive unexpectedly, so always stay cautious. Leo. In the message brought by the movements of nature, Leo may find your natural brilliance shining even brighter before others today. Your presence is hard to ignore. You are like the sun that radiates vitality, strength, and inspiration. You don't have to try to lead. It is simply who you are. At work, you uplift your team with courage, charisma, and a strong vision. In every project, there's a vibrant energy in you that sparks action in others. In relationships, you are loyal, protective, and nurturing toward those you love. However, your strong desire to uphold what you believe is right can sometimes hinder you from listening to others' views. So today, It's wise to balance leadership with listening. And remember, nature works in mysterious ways. Things arrive unexpectedly, so always stay cautious. Virgo. In the message brought by the movements of nature, Virgo may display today your keen eye for detail and meticulous nature. Your every move seems measured and carefully considered. To others, you may appear quiet, but inside your mind is a world of analysis and order. At work, you are the most dependable in spotting what others overlook, intelligent, honest, and cautious in every decision. In love, you are caring but slow to open your heart. At times, your overly analytical nature can hinder emotional expression. Yet when you trust, your love is whole, faithful, and without pretense. And remember, nature works in mysterious ways. Things arrive unexpectedly, so always stay cautious. Libra. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, today's natural trait for Libra may be strong discipline and firm adherence to principles. You have clear boundaries when it comes to work. You dislike wasting time or deviating from the right direction. You are calm, but when necessary, you can be brave in facing serious matters. In financial matters, you tend to be more responsible than generous, because you understand that kindness isn't always practical. In personal interactions, your words carry weight. You don't make promises you can't keep. In the face of challenges, you prefer taking action over arguments. You quietly find ways to fix things and never seek praise to keep pursuing your goals. And remember, the work of nature is beyond reckoning. Arrivals can be sudden, so always remain cautious. Scorpio. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, Scorpio's trait today may be intense focus at work and a quiet determination in your decisions. You are both creative and analytical. You don't accept things at face value. Every action you take has purpose, and every word you speak has substance. You're not fond of drama. You prefer to move in silence. You have emotional strength, but sometimes your inner jealousy or suspicion can cause misunderstandings. Instead of reacting too quickly, it would be best to clarify your feelings first. You have deep respect for money and work hard for every cent, which is why you don't easily lend or enter uncertain ventures. Today, show your integrity in simple ways. Through your quiet perseverance, nature recognizes your truth. And remember, the work of nature is beyond reckoning. Arrivals can be sudden, so always remain cautious. Sagittarius. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, Sagittarius today may embody strong enthusiasm in everything you do. Your strength comes from honesty and practicality. You are not swayed by gossip and prefer to stay quiet and focused on your own goals. You are diligent in your work, and when you finish a task, you ensure it meets a high standard. You're not one to lend money easily. Not out of selfishness, but because you know the hardship of waiting for something uncertain. This principle anchors you, helping you stay firm and not driven by emotion. In love, you are joyful to be with and bring warmth to your relationships. But don't forget to make time for your loved ones. True happiness is not measured by success alone. And remember, the work of nature is beyond reckoning. Arrivals can be sudden, so always remain cautious. Capricorn. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, Capricorn today may be ruled by strict personal standards, especially in work and personal values. You dislike repetitive conversations that lead nowhere. For you, time is precious, and you don't waste it on meaningless things. Your discipline at work is strong. Once you start a project, you make sure to finish it according to the proper standard. You're not quick to lend money, but you have a soft spot for those you genuinely trust. When that trust is broken, you prefer to walk away rather than argue. You're also careful when expressing emotions. When you say something, you stand by it. But when the conversation turns unhealthy, you choose silence, not out of weakness, but because you're wise enough to avoid deeper conflict. And remember, the work of nature is beyond reckoning. Arrivals can be sudden, so always remain cautious. Aquarius. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, Aquarius today may display firm resolve balanced by both heart and mind. You have the courage to face responsibilities, but also the wisdom to know when to wait and stay calm. You care deeply for your loved ones, especially your family. You are the first to step in when they need you, but you also know when to draw the line, especially when you know it's for everyone's good. You are cautious with money. You are not easily tempted by quick gains. Emotionally, you may sometimes feel doubt, but you do not speak without clarity. You understand the weight of words, which is why you carefully consider every step. Your natural intelligence and conviction guide you today. And remember, the work of nature is beyond reckoning. Arrivals can be sudden, so always remain cautious. Pisces. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, Pisces today may possess a lively body and a calm spirit. You are naturally disciplined, and you never waste the opportunities that come your way. Your attentiveness at work shapes the success that arrives in due time. You hold strong convictions when it comes to doing what's right. You are not easily tempted to go against your beliefs. For you, honor is not measured by wealth, but by the clarity of conscience. At home, you are a quiet yet steady light. You may not always be expressive, but when you witness something wrong, you do not ignore it. You rarely show jealousy, but when overwhelmed, you choose to distance yourself to prevent things from getting worse. And remember, the work of nature is beyond reckoning. Arrivals can be sudden, so always remain cautious.